Many small lakes are simply drying up with the lack of rainfall we've had, but Goleta city officials are fighting back. News Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary joins us live. And John, they plan to help one lake survive.
Well, Goleta is certainly not going to be waiting for rain as it plans to inject water into Lake Los Carneros, so the very popular site with residents, birds, and wildlife can keep from drying up.
It's just sad to see how much it's gone down.
Lake Los Carneros in Goleta has become yet another victim of the drought. Longtime residents can't believe how much it's receded.
You can see where it's all just dry there, and that all used to be water. All of that was water.
The lake, which is fed by an underground water source and rain runoff, is getting no help during the drought. Filled to the brim a few years ago, it's now only 7 feet deep. To get to the birds, you have to hike on the dry sections of the lake.
We love watching the birds. The seagulls will actually throw bread out to them and they'll catch it in flight. That's really exciting. And of course, all the ducks will come up and the coots and other birds.
Goleta city officials are not going to let the lake dry up or become a pond of smelly muck. They plan to inject fresh water to help the fish and nearby wildlife survive, and then hope for help from the sky.
The idea is that we would maybe put 500,000 gallons in and recheck our temperatures and the water conditions and make sure that what we're doing is working. It's so low at this point that just adding oxygen isn't really helping. And it's so low and so warm all the way through that when the wind blows, it's stirring it all around. So we're not even getting the fine stuff to settle out and stay at the bottom anymore.
The city hopes with a drink of fresh water and some good winter storms, the lake levels here will rise significantly and the entire area will be rejuvenated once again. They also hope to cut down some of the vegetation and do all they can to improve the lake's health now while they have the chance.
This is a great opportunity in the middle of sort of a calamity to get something done.
Despite the low lake level, the site is still very popular with hikers, birds, and an array of wildlife. And the city is not going to be putting all that water in at once. It's going to put it in small quantities and check the temperatures, make sure everything's working out well with the ecosystem. But what I'd really rather have is a couple of good winter storms. In Santa Barbara, John Palmentary, News Channel 3.